with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. The Brown Bombers' power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Able to cover up that gut. Allen's left landing well. Gets rid of that body shot. That's a momentum changer upstairs. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Body shot.
A quick, devastating hook by Allen. Allen's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Allen's punch didn't come close. Final 10 seconds of round number one.
Nice work, nice work. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab. Okay, keep boxing. You're doing great.
You gotta watch the water.
Making it hard for him to hit you. Keep boxing smart. You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not with...
Here we go. Round two is underway. The Brown Bombers putting forth a great combination there. Allen showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. How about that left hand? You see him holding on.
Watch the hooks!
Not able to land the headshot. Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin, but truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going downstairs.
It's just like the old timers would say, Joe, you kill the body, the head will follow.
Brown Bombers left now getting into the mix. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Last 10 seconds. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. And we come to the end of round number 2. Allen's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right now. I mean, the guy has to let the hands go.
Well, he was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little short punch on the inside a round before, and nobody really noticed it. But guess what? He did. And I think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not throwing the punches that otherwise you'd say, hey, come on, how come you're not? That is why.
There you go.
And round number 3 is underway. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well. Nothing there on the punch by Allen.
Keep working the body.
Keep moving.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Beat him to the punch.
Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Allen's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
Relax.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Allen's almost out of it there. Oh, and there you go. Right to the head and right to the canvas. Allen's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
And that's the end of round 3.
To me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay? Throw more punches. Jab, jab, jab. Hook, jab, jab, jab. Hook, hook, hook. Head to the body, head to the body, head to the body. Jab, jab, hook.
I'll throw that away.
All right, relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there. All right, move. Okay, keep moving. Breathe now, breathe. You good?
Now you're starting to see the rewards of all that hard work and training leading up to this fight. As we start round number 4, Teddy's already put his man down and he's up 3 rounds to zip.
Yeah, well, he's in great condition, and he came here knowing that he was going to have to keep a busy work rate, and he's been doing that.
Allen's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea, do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. We want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
And he ties up on the inside.
Work the body.
Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Halfway through round number 4. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Scores with that left to the body. Raging Bull's got a way of just getting away from that punch. The Brown Bombers able to land a good, solid left hand. He clinches when he gets to the inside. And he decides to tie up again. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. To go in the fourth. Allen's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
Round number 5 has arrived. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
You got this one. 1, 2.
That was a miss by Raging Bull.
Pace yourself.
Allen's ripped to the head.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He has his target. He lands the straight right.
Finish with the hook.
Body shot.
Allen's tagged by that powerful hook.
Move your head.
The Brown Bombers done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Thanks. Uppercut.
Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you, and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Up top with the quick hook. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
You need to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Move the body, kid. Body shot.
Keep working the jab.
And yet another big shot comes in. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
3, 4, 5.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Blocks away that headshot. The Brown Bombers defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is. And specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good. You know, they're attached. They're up around his chin. His elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
He scored well after being hit himself.
There you go.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Off the target by Allen. Overhand right can be so effective. And that's the end of round 6.
Now we work.
The Brown Bombers well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
So we've reached the halfway point of this main event.
Keep moving.
Left and right. Parries that punch away. The Brown Bombers in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
You're doing great.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Head and body.
At the halfway point of round 7. Raging Bulls on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Double up your punch.
A great hammering punch by the Brown Bomber. What a big shot. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Allen's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has
Keep
now.
working the body.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Nice one. That was good. Have this. Where's your body work?
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. You gotta tighten up your punches, all right?
Well, this has been a clinic, an absolute clinic. The Brown Bombers doing anything he wants in this fight. Your scorecard reads it that way.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the other corner stops the fight.
I want to see some combos.
Allen Allen's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Keep your hands up.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Yeah, that's it. Good job, buddy.
The Brown Bombers' right hand scores well that time. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Head body. Just like that.
He scores with the jab. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by the Brown Bomber. So he takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Almost done. You had it in that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. You're in control of this. Keep it up.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Allen's hit by that power shot. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Brown Bomber's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Crushed by a huge uppercut.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
The Brown Bombers showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Raging Bull's work rate is impressive, Teddy, but his connect percentage is not.
No, there's two reasons for it, Joe. One is his opponent. His opponent is pretty smart there. You know, he's not just standing there saying, hey, hit me. He's moving, he's being smart defensively. The other thing is the punches are a little too wide. Needs to shorten them up a little.
You gotta protect yourself.
Fires off the hook. Look at that. Well off the mark by Raging Bull. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round.
Good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs and upstairs, okay? Body then head.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Look, you're standing straight up.
The The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far.
Relax. Keep working the body.
The Brown Bombers able to land a nice clean left hand. Allen's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
Jump on it.
Able to dismiss that body shot. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. The Brown Bombers' defense is paying off now. Solid. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Allen's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Just keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? Throw the body, then to the head, then finish to the body.
Well, he's well ahead on your scorecard, Teddy. Here we are in round number 11. At this point, hey, just make it happen. Just get through. Don't let him land that one lucky punch.
Yeah, exactly. He's been sitting at the blackjack table all night long over there in Vegas, and all he has to do right now is control his bets. You know, don't go crazy. Pull back on your bets a little bit. Keep that money in your pocket.
Allen's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
Unable to connect by Raging Bull. "90 seconds to go. Raging Bull stunned and he is hurt. Look at that smart veteran move. And banging away he goes. Wow, he goes down again.
It's going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
The ref stops the fight. The Brown Bombers. Power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.